Hello, humans. Welcome back. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and we're back with another Civilization 7 game. So if you want tips, tricks, all the great stuff in this great new game out here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, hit the bell, blah, 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 Patreon, yada, yada, yada. Oh, and stay tuned for our sponsor here right now. That would be... Greetings, everyone. Greetings and welcome back. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods. Are you people tired of the same old, like, YouTube? Hey, everybody. Oh, all right. Woohoo. You're not going to find that here. Not going to find that here with the stupid thumbnails with the people, you know, either they're laughing or they're crying or all this other stuff. Why? Why not Bear? Not Bear at all. We're going to be doing it, people. We're back for another great chat council, people. If you don't know what's going on, there are no tips. There are no tricks. There are no techniques in this. It's just a bear playing a video game. But the wrinkle is you. Yes, you, Amy, out there, get to tell Bear what to do on his own darn channel as he goes through the very frustrating game that he used to love called Civilization 7. So if you want to see a bear get frustrated and tell him what to do on his own channel, you came to the right spot, people. Came to the right spot. Great to have you, Amy. Whoops. It's been a while. Been a while since Bear has been on, so it's great to have you here with us here today. All right, enough jibber jabber and all that sort of stuff. Let me get this going here. We did the update for the game here. The update to the update to the update. They still haven't fixed it. It's still broken as heck, people. But that's all right. You got Bear to laugh at and point. All that other good stuff. That's right, Amy. Top 5 tricks in Civilization 7. Number 3 will shock you. It will. It will. It will be Bear finally figuring out how to beat the game. It's like, oh, okay, we got to do that. I had no idea. They make it so hard, people. Make it so hard. All right, Gwendolyn Christie talking about whatever. All right, let's do the thing with the thing. Click on the thing and get it going here. You had me scared, Bear, a couple hours ago. Well, that's YouTube's fault, not mine. I go to put the show on. I tried to do it a couple hours early. Today, Bear had a nap, so I didn't get started until like 5 or 5:30. And there was some I could get onto YouTube. I can get onto YouTube just fine. It was YouTube Studio. You went to go do something, and it wouldn't let you do it. So apparently they fixed it. I had no idea what was wrong, but apparently it is fixed. So here we are, people. Here we are, and here. There we go. Here we are, people. Here we are. Great to see you, Melissa. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much here. Melissa, you get a big hug, too. That kind of thumbnail ask Amy. Yeah, kind of the weird thumbnails out there. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Not going to do that at all. All right, people. To rewind and recap for some of the newer folks coming in here. We started out in the game of Civilization playing as Athens, as Bear likes to do, because he likes to play as, you know, the traditional Civilization players out here. So we started out as Athens, came all the way down here to Sparta, founded a great city out here. By the way, we still are running the longest running cats production that we have here. So we built that. Got the cats production going on. Came down here to Sparta. Nearly lost it from Carthage. They had us surrounded, but we fought back, people. We beat them back. You'd figure Harriet Tubman all the way across the map. She would say, hey, wait a minute. Gosh darn it, Bear. I'm not going to come all the way across the map to found a city way down here in kind of sort of your area, neck of the woods. But she did anyway, so I surrounded the city. We declared war on the evil Harriet Tubman and took over this city. We renamed it after Amy and Melissa here. That'd be Lesterville. That's right. That's right. Ruth just waved hi to Amy and Melissa and Bear. Well, hello. You can't see Bear, but I am waving back. Anyways, we came all the way across the map, kicked some ass, came all the way down here to the city of Pat, had it surrounded. Harriet Tubman was shaking in her boots, gave it up, man. She threw in the towel, waved the white flag, says, no more, bear, no moss. I says, okay, that's fine. I don't need to continue on out here. So we were good. We had a uneasy truce. Then for some strange reason, we go through an age transition, and we went from the Greeks to the Spaniards. So now we're Spanish for some strange reason. And we have our capital city now in Madrid. Well, wouldn't you know it, people? Harriet Tubman, yet again, decided to team up with evil Santa Claus to found her holy city up here at Santa's workshop. I says, that's not going to happen, Rick. So he took over the city. We went to war against Harriet Tubman yet again, took over Santa's workshop, came all the way across the map, took over her capital city, and then another couple of cities around here. You figure, hey, that's got to give you a military victory, right? No, doesn't help at all. All right, whatever, stinking game. Okay, whatever. So the game says, you know what, Bear? You need to found a city on, like, oh my God, there's a hurricane there. You need to found a city outside of your continent. Why? I don't know. We did it anyways. We founded Holy Toledo down here, and we're doing really well. We were growing our city. We wanted to get some of our nice little, trade resources. And then wouldn't you know it, people, the AI just goes bonkers. And Patchouli, our good friend Patchouli, he founds a town right here where the now desert is, because we went in and we says, Patchouli, we're going to genocide your city. So we did, and then we came all the way over here, captured his capital city. For sure, that's got to help us win a military victory, right? I mean, it has in previous games. Surely this has got to be the case. Well, it's not the case, people, because apparently a bunch of not smart monkeys are running Firax's games, and they says, no, not only do you not get a victory out of that, we're going to punish you, Bear, because you have too many cities in your continent on a game called Civilization, where you want to go around the world and conquer everybody and spread your civilization all over the world. So, yay! Anyways, we made peace with Patchouli, so that's where we're at here, people. That is where we're at. Yeah, we got to watch out for that hurricane. Claiming the capital means nothing, says Amy. Nothing at all. It's just, oh boy, it's just they're just screwing with you at this point. Again, we went through 2 patches. I've been away for a month. We went through 2 patches. They still have not fixed. Check it out, Firaxis. Listen up, Tubby over there that's running the whole thing. Listen, Tubby, something simple. As the mouse pointer, you can see it over here. I'm kind of moving the mouse pointer over my face. You'd figure it would say Charlemagne. I know he's French, German French, and he's ruling Spain. Listen, forget about all of that. I've got a mouse pointer here that I can't even read the first part of his name. Crying out loud. It does this for all of the dialogue stuff. You go to hover over it. Okay, what does this say? I don't know. I can't see because the dang pointer's in the way. What? They get hurricanes all the way up there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It actually started in the North Pole. So one of those like ice hurricanes, I suppose. It's kind of odd, Amy. Listen, this whole game's screwy. I was hoping maybe a couple patches might help it out, but once again, no way, no how. So if you ever wanted to make fun of a bear trying to get frustrated at his old game here, you came to the right place. Bear and I had a nice talk, says P-Money, yesterday, catching up on all of the pop culture news, which, by the way, breaking, P-Money. Breaking here probably within the last hour or so. Cracker Barrel has folded. They're bringing back old Herschel, putting them back on the logo. They're getting rid of that stinking commie logo, and they're bringing old Herschel back. I don't know if that's going to bring the people back, but Cracker Barrel did fold. So there you go. There's a little bit of pop culture news already here, people. There you go. Oh, I miss a bunch of chats here. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, hello. By the way, Amy, congratulations. I gotta say congratulations to Amy for winning D&Q the other night. So congratulations. Give her a clap on that one. Give her a clap on that one. So, all right, here we are. Here we are on turn number 107 and 1280 AD, people. Which is funny. We're just now getting into kind of what they have is this stupid thing called age transition. So it's not like linear that we did it in the previous game where you started in like 5000 BC and you go all the way up to like 2000 AD and you just turn after turn after turn, do the thing and grow your civilization and you win or you lose or whatever. They divided up into 3 different ages. So we had the antiquity and now we're in like the Middle Ages. And then we've got like the modern ages that we're coming up to. We're just now like getting into like the meat of the Middle Ages. They have this stupid thing here called the crisis. So we is this it? No, wait. There's the crisis. There it is. So they have this thing where it's like, okay, here you get to choose how you get to stab yourself in the foot. Yay! So we just like started to get into kind of the fun part of the Middle Ages, and now we get a crisis, and then it's going to transition to the next age, and it's all going to reset everything. So we got to make sure that we get all of our stuff done in the Middle Ages before it all goes to crap, and we get fast forward into the future, and hell, I don't know, we become, I have no idea. We were Greek, we were Spaniards, Portuguese? I don't know. Guatemalans? Hell, I don't know, man. Who knows? Who knows? I just wanted to be Athens. I just wanted to be Athens and Greece for the entire game. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. Apparently. Who knew Cracker Barrel would unite the left and the right? That's true. Mrs. P. Money makes an appearance. She says, P. Money wanted everyone to know that Taylor Swift got engaged to Travis Kleiss. Yeah, okay, well, congratulations. I don't care. We broke up a long time ago, so that's fine. Me and Taylor Swift, I don't swing that way with the tight ends or anything like that. He's shy, so he asked that I bring it up. He thought that Bear was going to bring it up. No, I'm not going to bring up Taylor Swift, crying out loud. Hey. Let's see. Good job, Mrs. Money. There you go. No, you're not going to get banned. It's fine. Bear, take her moderator status. I want to ban. You're going to ban your own wife? I tell you, man, without Bear, this is a rocky marriage. I'm literally the only talking bear holding a marriage together here. Literally the only talking bear out here. All right. Anyways, let's see where this Arctic hurricane goes as we go from turn number 107, 1280 AD into the future, people. Hold on tight. Hold on to your butts, people. Oh, we get narrative choice time. Yay. Oh, I don't have the music. There we go.
For 10 years is to grow trees.
I'm just sitting here jabber-jawing.
The best investment for a lifetime is to educate people.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed it is. So we got education. That was one of the victory conditions. So we at least got that. Yay. Oh, I get a relic. Hey. That's going to help out, too. It's going to help out. All right. Yeah, she is helping you, says Amy. Oh, the hurricane just disappeared. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Jim Cantori. It was a fish storm. You didn't get out there and hang on to some light pole as you tell everybody to escape while you're out there on TV. So there we go. All right, what do we got here? What do we have? We have a... Do we have a whole bunch of... What does we... How did we get all this stuff? Where is the new one? I guess it already got planted. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we need 9. I think. I forget. Yeah, 9. So we got 7 out of 9. So we need 2 more of those relics. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Cool. Okay. We'll get to the narrative choice here in just a second. I just want to get through all this stuff. Progress age has progressed to 76%. Ah, terrific. It was like 70%, not just like a couple turns ago. So, again, these are things that Bear isn't even doing, that it's pushing the game ahead. So, this is so stupid. Let's see. There's an eruption. A volcanic. I told this guy, I says, you don't want to put your Great Wall right next to a volcano. See what happens? It gets blown up. You don't want to do that, man. You want to do that. Let's see here. Let's just take a look. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. Yeah, it blew up his mine. It blew up his wall. How it didn't blow up that wall, I don't know. Oh gosh, dang it. I was right there. Ah, my treasure. We'll have to get that the next time. That's what happens when Bear's not paying attention. This game, I tell you. All right, so we're using our scout as we're using our missionary rather as a scout, and okay. So this is interesting. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let's see. Mrs. Minnie got herself a wrench. Oh, a while ago, Melissa. A while ago. Yeah, we had to do that. I think P-Money was trying to ban her a while ago, so I had to. I was thinking about demoting P-Money, though. Hey, that's a good relic if it makes a hurricane go poof. Yeah, I'll say. The hurricane just vanished. We will name it the Cracker Barrel New Logo Hurricane. I like that. Yeah, Melissa, one of those things Bear does just to spite me. Like doing fashion shows. Which, by the way, No, I'm kidding. I had to delete all that stuff anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so this is interesting right here. This is a city belonging to Lafayette. So you see all the birds flying around, and you see all the like smoke, and like it doesn't look like a good place to go to. That is our plague. That's the plague that is going around. So I'm definitely not going to send our guy into a plague situation. We're going to have that come to our shores. Probably sooner rather than later, so we got to watch out about that. But let's get him the heck out of here. Let's see. These are all mountains and all this other stuff. That's going to be hard to get around. Let's see. Can I go through? I can. I'll probably pick up the plague, but okay. Oh, there is his city. Okay, my bad. That must be a district or something like that. That is... Oh, it's a world wonder. Okay. So, yeah, his city here, which unfortunately I've got my missionary in, has been struck by the plague. So stupid how they do this. But anyways, there is that. So we'll be seeing this come to our cities here in probably a couple turns if it hasn't come already. Gotta keep an eye out that. So plagues and right next to a volcano. I know. Yeah, you thought that wall would help you out, but not at all. Yeah, it's the plague. He's got a wall, volcano, right next to the world's smallest Grand Canyon. It just goes in a U. That's it. There's your Grand Canyon. That's it. Yeah, that's that. The map generation on this is just not good at all, but we are where we are, people. So, yeah, watch out for that volcano. Look, he's got like 2 of them over here and then another one over here. Crazy. All right, what else? Let's see. Confucius. Come to the Caesarian. I don't care. Category 5 hurricane is gone. Lafayette has completed the milestone. I don't care. Settlement of Kinji. Oh, my God. Been fully converted. Gosh dang it. All right, well, we'll have to convert them back over. But first, people. But first, just for you, it's narrative choice time. It is narrative choice. It's called the wall system. Controversy, people. It engulfs the library at what? How do you pronounce it? El Escorial. A few librarians has decided to move all of the bookcases from their usual orientation perpendicular to the windows, instead of placing them along the walls. The new setup welcomes more light into the space, supposedly. So, this is how it should be. That would give it... God dang it. Fear Axis. Why? 600 happiness towards the next celebration. Yay. Or change isn't always good. That gives us 300 culture. So, since we actually have a librarian in the audience, I will defer to her as how we should set up the library in her own capital city, by the way. So we shall ask Mrs. P. Money how the books shall be arranged. Let's see, I love the imagery of the birds as the harbinger of death with the plague. Are ravens? Are they ravens? I guess they're ravens. Oh, what a cool idea. This game is so smart sometimes. I will agree with that. Obviously, you can't see people dying of the plague, but birds you can see. Yeah, it's nice. The idea of the plague is kind of dumb, but yeah, it's. I like the visuals in this game are great, are really great. It's the best visually aspect of any Civilization game that we've had. I've got some issues with the UI and how it kind of meshes together at times and the districts and all that, but yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Ruth complimenting the game. Can I ban her now, Bear? Well, you can try. You can try. That is a bad idea. The sun will hit the books and cause a lot of damage. Leave the shelves on the walls. Okay. So change isn't always good. That's what you're saying. A few librarians have decided to move all the bookcases from the usual orientation perpendicular to the windows instead of placing them along the walls. Bookcases from their usual orientation perpendicular to the windows. So it would be, this is how it should be, right? Because they moved it away from the windows, placing them along the walls. So it would be the happiness, correct? I think. I want to double check with Mrs. Money out here. Leave the shelves on the walls. Yeah, placing them along the walls. So that's how it should be, I'm assuming. Whatever the sexy librarian says, I will agree with, says Peabody. Yes. That's... Pardon me here. That's true. No change. No change. Well, let me read this again, just so I think that we're on the same page here. A few librarians have decided to move all of the bookcases from their usual orientation perpendicular to the windows, instead placing them along the walls. So placing them along the walls is, this is how it should be, and leaving them perpendicular to the windows is change isn't always good. So I just want to make sure. Want to make sure here before we it is her library after all. I don't want to get all twisted here. I got to make double sure. Otherwise, I'll be thrown in the dungeon, people. We actually have a dungeon right down here. Right down here. Let me see if I can show the dungeon. There is the El Escalel. How you pronounce it? There's our dungeon. I don't want to be thrown in the dungeon, so I just got to be extra cautious here, people. Extra cautious. The one that isn't change. So it would be the culture one. It would be the culture one. So it would be the one that isn't changed. Yeah, so this would be, they were placing it along the windows. So change isn't good. The top, which, wow, for crying out loud, typical women changing her mind every single time. All right, are we going with happiness or are we going with culture? I got to figure this out. No, change or no change. Comma saves lives. That's true. Yeah, there's one that I was looking at earlier. It's like, what was it? It was, I didn't say kill him. And it was like, I didn't say kill him. 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 You know, so wherever you're emphasizing, that's the one. Top is walls, bottom is windows. Okay, so we're going with the top. The top one. Okay, yes, yellow. Okay, happiness. Whew. Just trying to stay out of the dungeon here, people. Trying to stay out of the dungeon. Okay, there we go. There we are. There we are. All right, and now we get to choose a technology. Not the music note thingy. Well, we got a happiness out of it. And that's really where we should be. All right. Okay, we've got a bunch of options here for technology. Let's just see the tree. Okay, so let us check out. So we've got like metallurgy or architecture or maybe the mastery of some stuff over here. It doesn't look like I need any of this mastery of stuff. I'd love to have it, but because we are running out of time with our stinking game here, I gotta make sure that we get as much as we can out of what we have here so far. So let me see here. I'd probably say metallurgy, but we're not trying to attack anybody, and I don't think that would help us any. I was looking to see if there's any like relics or anything like that we need. Here we go. Here's a relic down here, but we need mastery as well. That might be the way to go. It might be architecture and then mastery of architecture is the best way to go with it here. Again, in a normal civilization game, you would get all of these, right? They didn't necessarily have mastery in the previous game. I like it. It's a good idea, but you basically get as far as you can before the crisis ends and you're kicked into the new age. So you don't necessarily get... It's weird, like... You're going through the Middle Ages and you want to get to the end of the Middle Ages, so you'd figure gunpowder would be kind of your end, but we might not even get there, so it's kind of weird. Weird. Yay, we saved the books. We did, Amy. We did. Yay, Bear and Amy, this is my daily life. P-Money helping Ruth saves the books every day. Architecture. All right, let's go with architecture. I kind of like that one. Let's see. We would get a menagerie, which gives us happiness, which we found in this stinking game. Like, in previous games, you would build buildings that would give you happiness, right? Sometimes the counteraction would be you would have to, like a yearly payment or a upkeep for it. So you'd have to pay gold for the building that you're building. So you'd have to decide. Do I want happiness for my civilization, or do I want more money? Am I running out of money? Okay, I can't afford the happiness, but the happiness is what you need. Okay, well, I'll deal with a little bit less gold or something like that. This, you can build a happiness building, but it also takes away happiness. The happiness building gives you unhappiness. I have not been able to figure that one out. That's a head scratcher for old Bear here, so not sure about that one. Pavilion gives us culture. I don't need the buildings, but I do need that architecture so we can get to the mastery. So we're going to do that. 12 turns if we can make it. If we can make it, people, because we've got... Let me see here. Oh, gosh, it's not that one. I wish that... See, okay, another UI thing. Okay, so I like how they put these little dots over here. That kind of tells you about the crisis. We're 76% the way through this age. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to click on it thinking, okay, that's where my crisis stuff is. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. It's in another thing over here. I tell you, people, this game. Why? All right, so anyways, we have what? 1 to 7. It could be the next turn. It could be 7 turns from now before it intensifies. Terrific. So it's a bipolar building. Goes from happiness to unhappiness. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can find a happy... Let's just do one that has a lot of happiness. Here we go. So a university. I'd love to put a university down. Great, right? It'd only take me 4 turns. I'd get some science. Great. It would give me 7 happiness, people. 7. That's great. Building maintenance. -3 gold. Okay, that makes sense. -3 happiness. So the building that gives you happiness gives you unhappiness. I can't figure that out for the life of me. You're in. At least that one's just the maintenance. Okay, for example, here, shipyard. Shipyard, you get a little bit of production, and you get 1 happiness out of it for building that building. It costs you 3 gold per turn. Okay, not a problem. I don't mind doing that for a shipyard. 3 unhappiness. What? Huh? How does that... Why would building a shipyard cause unhappiness? I don't... unless that's somebody's favorite, like, you know, fishing grounds or something? I can't figure that one out, so... This game is completely screwy, people, so that's why, I can't give you any tips or tricks because it's like, I have no idea how the heck this game's working out here. So, alright, let me help out with the, making sure that we're converting. Why isn't this guy moving? Whatever. Okay. Whatever. City of Pat. What are we going to build in the City of Pat? What can we build in the City of Pat? We can do a wharf. That might not be a bad idea. I thought we had a wharf. What is this? Oh, it's a fishing quay. Okay. So a wharf. It would give me unhappiness, of course. Naturally. Alright. Stonecutter, maybe? I want to do stonecutter. That might be the better one. At least it doesn't give me any unhappiness. Let's do that. Let's just do the stonecutter, and I can put him... I can't put him up there? Why not? What the hell's going on? What the heck is going on here, man? Can I put it in another district? I could. I could put it over here, maybe. You know what? I don't need a building. It's fine. You can go without a building. Normally, in a normal civilization game, I'd be building a building here in Pat. Because everything just doesn't work, so why bother? Why bother? All right, skip. Well, wait a minute. Let's make our... Let's just do a missionary. Do a missionary, or maybe a physician. That might help us out in case we get any plagues going on. That might help. Let's do that. All right, large army. What the heck? All right, many soldiers have pledged their lives to their empire, as they should. But we lack the commanders to lead them. I'm building one right now. In addition to the amount of units our army commanders can hold, we will only be able to maintain 9 land units at the start of the next age without any more army commanders. We will... This game, why? Without more army commanders, we will lose 20 land units when the age ends. Okay. So, we built a nice, great army to take on Pat and also Harriet Tubman. So we got a number of land units that are out there. What they need to do is they need to be in... let me see if I can find one here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There was one right around here, right? Is he up here? Yeah, here we go. Here's one right here. So here's an army commander right here. You can see he's got like 4 units in there. I like this idea. This is a really great new idea from Civilization. Great. I don't need to move all 4 units individually. I can just move the one and it moves all 4 of them. Great. Terrific. Time saver. I like it. But with our age transition, if I don't have any units in this army, then I lose them. So literally, like, we could be at war with one of these guys down here. We hit that age transition. I lose 20 units. I could be like 1 turn away from capturing the capital city. That gets voided out, and it all returns back to normal. It's like, how am I supposed to play this game? This is just weird. Weird. That math don't math, Bear. I know, Amy. That math is whack. Bear should make a video of tips and tricks to civilization. Bear here, give me my tips and tricks to civilization. I have no idea. Now it's time to pack up into the woods. Good night, everybody. That is true. So we do have an army that we're building. It's 5 turns away. Here's a wrinkle. Okay, here's a little wrinkle. I was gonna take that army guy. I was gonna bring him all the way over here to Toledo. Number 1, because I wanted to have an army over here in Toledo just in case anything bad happens. Number 2, we've been building this conquistadors, right? So his special thing was if I brought a army commander over here in a foreign land and combined him here with this, Miguel Lopez de Lepegui, whatever. If I combine that with him, this guy's special ability would be to give me some infantry and ranged units. Great! But I would lose those units unless they're in the army. So it's a complete waste. It's like I built the Conquistador. I did everything that the game asked. Brought him over here. I'm ready to get the army guy to come over here if I have enough turns. It's going to give me units. And then by the time the age ends, it takes away those units. So what was the point? Why do any... This is the entire game. What the hell is the entire point of this game? It gives and it takes away, so... All right. Anyways. Let's see. Let me go back. Okay. Large army. Yeah, dismiss. I don't care. Whatever. Oh, I already built a physician. I had no idea. Okay. Let's just start kind of populating our physicians in kind of key areas just in case. And if a plague comes up, these are the guys that will deal with the plague. But it doesn't really matter because what happens is the plague takes away population from your cities or towns. And it sends out what's called refugees. So you have these refugees, which are essentially your population from the city. And over time, that plague will die out. You don't even need the physicians. And so what you basically do is take your refugees and bring them back into the city that they were just in and repopulate the city. That's it. That's their grand strategy over at Furex's games, is that. I don't know, man. I can't figure it out for the life of me, people. If you have any ideas, let Bear know in the comments. Here or later, people. Here or later. But for right now, let's see. They're good. I need to get over here to Martra, don't I? Donteth I? I doeth. Whatever. Well, you know what? Harriet Tubman got off our border. That's good. So that worked. All right, go ahead, convert. Let's do it, people. Let's do it together. Oh. Where's my rainbow? There's my rainbow. Oh. See, like some of the little stuff like that, that's great. I like the animations that they do with that. So, like, they got some really good ideas on one end of the ledger. And then just like, let's do stupid stuff on the other end of the ledger. It's like, quit doing the stupid stuff. This game's like Cracker Barrel. It's like, you know, we just want what we had before, but, you know, better. That's all. You know, update it. We don't got to go all crazy with it. They decided here at Furex's games, you know what, YOLO! Let's change everything. And it's like, no, we just want a good civilization game. We don't want to play whatever stupid game you're coming up with here. So maybe we'll get them to change that logo as well. We'll never know. Never know here, people. All right. Oh, I got another missionary. How about that? Let's see. How many? He's got 2 left, so I am just going to keep him there. Ah, okay. Here we go. Here's a plague. So, like you see, all the crows around. You don't see all the bodies stacked up, but all of the crows around. So you see kind of the orange or yellow So all of this is like a no-go area. If we had a unit over here, he would start taking damage. So don't remove a bunch of stuff people like and call it an improvement, says Amy. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they were thinking. I honestly... They probably thought, okay, it's getting stale, so we got to change up. You know, it's like the new Coke, you know? I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, you should change things up every once in a while, but figure out what people like and make sure that, you know, like, for example, the Army Commander guys. That was a great improvement. I like that. Terrific. But all the other stuff that they were doing, it's not good. The crisis stuff, I'm not a fan. Ideas, asked Peabody. Declare W word. War? War? YouTube won't let me say war. They won't? Hold on. They won't? Hold on here. War? You could say war. Well, I don't know. I'm shadow banned. It might not even come through. I have no idea. I did type that in. So if you want to say war, Peabody, that's fine by me. I don't care. I'm already shadow banned. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all at this point. I'm like this close to going over to Rumble. This close, people. All right, Torico, we will just... Can he join an army? Is there an army around there? No. No. We'll just... You know what I should do, though? Since we are starting to do the whole plague stuff, let's do this. Let's get them just out of the city. Because what happens is, you saw, like, right around there, they had all that smoke and everything. Anything around there or in the city is going to start to get damage. So let's do this. Let's start moving some of our units away from the city here, just in case. And that way, we're not going to get hit by the plague with all these people. I can't do anything with him, but... try and keep an eye out here. Like this guy, let's just get him over here. He, I think, is pretty much out of the way. I think we're good with everybody else. Okay, cool. Wow, I got Ruth on my side. She says, wipe out them to stop the plague. Well, it's kind of a hard thing here because actually there are peeps. I'm their Caesarean here, so I probably shouldn't wipe out my own friends. That might not be a great idea. Which, by the way, okay, let's just say this was Harriet Tubman. Let's just say I wanted to go to war against her. So what were we just saying? We moved our army guys out of the way of the city, right? Because they would start to take damage. So let's just say we had the whole city surrounded. There's only two tiles here that we could do. But let's just say we had the entire city surrounded with our armies, ready to go into the city. Well, they're starting to take damage without even fighting. So it's entirely pointless to take over this city that's in a plague because you would kill off your army. So going into... Actually, it might help. You might just say, okay, have all of my cities along the borders there have plagues, and the other guy won't invade because he'll get the Wu flu or whatever they got going on here. Oh, I did notice the skulls. That's cool. You guys see the skulls in there? I hadn't seen that before. That's interesting. So yeah, even if it was Harriet Tubman, even I want to wipe her off the map, it would not be worthwhile because it would actually harm me. The great logic of Civilization 7. I have no flippin' clue. Ay, what to do here. Okay, let's continue. Where's my unit? Ah, missionary. Okay, we need to convert over Madrid, otherwise Mrs. Peabody would kill me. Rural? Okay, what? He is in rural. He is rural, right? Okay, why is he not? Let's just go up here. Can I go up here to the pigs without... Come on, do a thing with a thing. Move. Okay, let's go up here to the pigs and see if we can convert them. Convert them, pigs! Alright, pigs. There we go. Oh! Here we go, Mrs. Peabody. We're back to Catholic majority in your capital city of Madrid. Oh. Cool beans. Well, how do you stop the plague from spreading? Oh. I mean, maybe plant lavender to repel the fleas? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't really tell you. Just kind of random. Just happens. What can you do? What can you say? Pigs better start tithing their slop to the Catholic Church. Well, they did give us 25 gold, so that's always good. That's muy bueno for beer. Muy bueno. All right, you can stay there. In fact, I'll just kind of put you to sleep. I'll have to keep clicking on him or you. There we go. Missionary. You know what? I might just come down here to Kaifeng. Just screw with him. Why not? I don't see any other missionaries around. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just screw with old Confucius here for just a moment. Oh, shoot. There is a missionary, isn't there? Right? No. Trade caravan. Trade caravan. Okay. Here was the missionary. Okay, I thought there was one around here. Shoot. But it looks like he's hidden somewhere else, so I think we're good there. The knight, he can stay there. That's fine. I don't need you to do anything right now. Army commander. What was I do? I was gonna send the other army commander over, right? So what was he doing here? 1 second here, people. I'm trying to figure out what I was doing. Got plenty of happiness. Oh, that's right, because he had that district thing, didn't he? Let me see here. This guy's loaded with promotions. Let's see. 5% all yields except for happiness, of course, in a settlement when stationed in a district. So, yeah, I'll keep them here. And we'll put in one of the other folks in there before we get too close to crossing over to the new age, because I want to keep some of these guys. All right, so, yeah, you just stay there. You just stay there. You can stay there as well. You can stay there. You can convert this, people. Let's do it. There we go. Oh! Lafayette, I think. I think this is Lafayette. We were going to try and, found a city over here. It just didn't work out. We ended up getting Toledo instead. This would have been a great island to work with. Toledo is pretty good, but this one would have been good as well. So I converted him. So that's Catholic, right? That's Catholic. Excellent. Cool. So I'll just keep converting, because that actually helps me out. That gives me a lot of gold just converting over other civilizations here. Okay. Let's see. There's our scout. Is there another treasure? No. Okay. I was hoping there was. And, you know, that's the other thing. We're just now finally, like, exploring the new world and figuring out all these other civilizations over here and everything. And then they're going to just push us into the new age. It's like, well, it was supposed to be the exploration age. We're exploring, and then you cut it short. It's just, I can't, this game is just so weird. So weird. All right. You can stay there. I guess her army commander's just hanging out here for some reason. I don't know why. This is interesting. What's he doing here? What can he do? He was the... Activate in distant lands on a tile owned by independent power. The independent power becomes... Oh, okay. So this guy would be able to convert over, right? Let's see. Well, I hope so. He's got a giant sword. I hope so. Let's see. The independent power is friendly with me. Excellent. Independent power will convert to a city-state soon with you as a Caesarian. Excellent. Like 3 turns? Oh, I'm already this is area. Okay. Cool. So I guess I don't need to do that then. Okay. Interesting. Well, you explored. They just didn't specify how much exploring. Yeah, I don't know. It feels a little OCD hopping from one idea to another. Ah, Amy. You're telling me. You were telling me. Let's take care of this guy, though. Let's see. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Close. Very close, but I don't want to be in between this army and this army right now. So I'm going to take this guy and have him pack up and get the heck out of here. Just in case. Alright. And then this guy... You know what? I don't know if I go over here to the ruins, if I would get ruined by these guys or not. I don't know. Alright, narrative choice for bear time. Should we try and go for the ruins? Or should we kind of hold off just in case? Because I think I got 3 turns before I convert this guy. I got the guy right here and he can convert pretty quickly, but I think I'll get it in 3 turns. Activating distant lands on a tile owned by an independent power. The independent power becomes a city-state with you as a city. I think I'll get that in 3 turns. So, should I go right for the relics or should I hold off? Hold off. Pointy hats. Does he have a pointy hat? Can't tell with the... Yeah, he's got kind of a pointy hat. Oh, the other guy. The other guy. Right? This guy. Yeah, those pointy hats. Yeah. Yes, risk and explore the ruins. I want to see the ruins, says Peabody. Well, your wish is my command. Let's see if we can get over there in 1 turn. We can. Let's see what happens, people. Super pointy hat, says Amy. Yes. Very super. Oh, my goodness. All right, people. Narrative discovery choice time. Let me take a drink. Hold on. Build some suspense. Good stuff. Amidst the ruins are small jars containing crushed powders and brightly pigmented unguents. I have no idea what an unguent is. Fingertip marks the cave out. Fingertip marks cave out hollows. And the long unused substances. The purpose is difficult to determine. I don't even know what you're asking. Fingertip marks carve out the hollows and the long unused substances. I guess it was some good stuff then. Okay. Take these to people who might know what they are. Negative 100 science for 1 turn. This may cause yields to go negative due to other penalties and maintenance, but I get culture out of it. Or dismiss these as ritual objects, and I get 200 gold. I'm getting plenty of gold. I'm always tempted to get the culture. Let's see here. I'm getting 177 a turn, so that would actually give me an extra turn. So it would give me probably an extra one of this society here. But it would take our normal research an extra turn. So we've already got 12 turns, which we're pushing that to begin with. But it would help us out with society too, because that would give us a settlement limit, number 1. That would be great. Number 2, it would give us a relic a lot quicker. So that would be awesome as well. Gosh, this is a tough one. It'll definitely be a tough one here. What says the chat out here? That was a sentence, says Amy. That was. I need to... Hold on. What is unguents? U-N... Let me look that up. Hold on 1 second here, people. Talk amongst yourselves. Ungrunt. What the hell's an ungrin? Did I spell that right? U-N-G-U. Okay. U-E-N-G-S. Is a soothing preparation spread on wounds, burns, rashes, abrasions, or other topical injuries. So it's like medicine. Okay, let's check out the medicine. I think we can do the medicine. I think that's fine. What did the shelves think? Well, apparently, I think maybe this one might be the better one. P-Money says culture. Ruth says culture as well. Amy, any thoughts? Any thoughts? Do you think the culture? Or do you think the gold here? Take them to people who might know what they are, or dismiss them out of hand. My oldest daughter just said, I'm glad for Dad, Bear is back. Oh, boy, that made me laugh. That made me laugh. Tell her that made me laugh very much. I'm fine with culture, says Amy. Okay. We'll do that. We will do that. We'll get some culture. We'll get some, hopefully, medicine out of it. And hopefully we don't get killed by the people with the pointy hats. It's a lot to ask. A lot to ask. Yeah, it went from 3 to 2, so that's excellent. But, yeah, they literally have pointy hats, don't they? They're all hanging out there. Just, hey, just stay there, all right? We got the topical medication, and it's coming here shortly, all right? No need to kill us. No need to kill us at all. Oh, we get a discovery choice. I thought that was that. Okay. Oh, it was. Okay. After many conversations, people, a breakthrough is made. These are clearly cosmetics. I thought it was a... What? I thought it was supposed to be an ointment. It's cosmetics. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. The formula is easy to replicate, and soon a fad for the paints sweeps through the Spanish people. So, apparently we've discovered makeup, people, in the year 1285 AD. So, you're welcome, fellas and ladies out there. We get... we've discovered makeup. Okay, interesting. Did not expect that, but here we are. Hopefully we do not die for makeup. I would hate to die. Although some of the ladies out there might say, no, it was worth it, Bear. It's definitely worth it. We'll see. we will see. Okay, maybe that's why they wanted it so much. The fingerprints on there and everything. So go figure. Go figure there. So hopefully that guy doesn't get killed. We're gonna get an extra turn on the what was it? Architecture, but we're gonna get the society 2 relatively quicker. So that's, I don't know. It's worth it. It's worth it. We got the ladies happy with the makeup. We're gonna get some culture out of it as well. I think it's pretty good all around here. Good all around. There we go. All right, let us continue here. Good one. Amy, Ruth, and I both laughed. Maybe they were born with it. I say infect our scout with the plague and send him to Tubman. That would be really nice. But, you know, the people that made this game are, like, super woke, so that ain't ever gonna... No, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, Rick. Not gonna happen. No, I don't think you can. I honestly have no idea how this works. I think supposedly it's supposed to be like trade routes. So, for example, I've got this guy here, and he's like our friend over here. So he might be sending us some of this ivory. So whatever city is getting that ivory might get the plague. I think that is how it works. Again, it doesn't. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just have a little bit of fun here. What does it say? Let's just see. Are you kidding? It's a major game concept and you don't even have a Civilopedia? Are you serious? Why? Horace's games, if Bear may, just a moment of your time, you have a element that is directly tied to the brand new thing that you brought into the game. And people would like to know, hey, what about that plague that's plaguing us? And you go into the Civilopedia, that's, you're supposed to be able to look up stuff, what is this, what is that? What does this unit do? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, a plague. What does the plague do? Nothing. I get literally... sorry, return button, but I'm getting nothing. I tell you, man, I can't. This game, people. It'll be the death of me, I tell you. It will. Darn, where did you look it up, P-Money? What the hell? Where are we finding this? Darn, I just looked it up. It says you can't intentionally infect anyone with the plague. Yeah, I figured that, but still. That would have been cool. Like, they have the missionaries. Like, it would have been interesting if they had, like a Typhoid Mary or something like that just, like, goes around different spots. You should be able to kill Typhoid Mary, though. I would assume that you would say, no Typhoid Marys in here. The border is closed. Where'd you find... I would like to know where you find that, because I literally type it up on the game, and it's like, I don't know what the plague is. It's a part of the freaking game! Ah, for crying out loud. I can't even, people. Alright, we're going from turn number 108. In 1285 AD, into the future, people. Hold on to your butts. Oh, we're 76% the way there, so let's see what happens. Oh, I got to command a unit. Who do I got to command? Missionary. What's he do? Oh, he came all the way up here and I already converted. Shoot. Well, you're going to Kaifeng now. You're going to turn right around and go back. And convert that city over. Okay. I Googled it, Bear. Yeah, okay, but like, where are you looking at? Is it like an official site, or where is that at? So the plague isn't contagious. I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that. Honestly, there's so many unanswered questions about basic facts of this game that makes it really, really, really frustrating. All right, here we go, people. We're going into the future. Sheikism. How dare you, whoever did that. Here we go. Here we go. Right in the old asser. Boy. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all, people, because now Asser is now contaminated with the plague. So let's send our physician over that way and see what he can do. It comes from Civilization Wiki. Well, it would be nice if the literal Civilization Civilopedia would have that in it, instead of having to get out of the game, go to a web browser, type in what you need, find it through Google, and then come back through the game. That is terrible game design. Okay, anyways. So yes, a major outbreak has occurred in the settlement of Asser. During this time, there is 1 tile damage, 1 population lost, and 3 tiles gained fertility. How does the plague give you fertility in, for crying out loud? I can't. Yeah, we're going to kill your people, but you know what? You're going to be able to get a boost in your farming. Yay? I guess because we got rid of old farmer, old McDonald having that farm, it makes it better somehow. This game just doesn't make any sense, I tell you. Julius established the trade route with you. Santa's Workshop. This route provides you with 18 gold. Well, thank you, Patchouli. All right, awesome. Settlement of Queso has been fully converted off, for crying out loud. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Oh, we get to grow a town. Hopefully it's not the plague town. That would be kind of odd. Definitely odd there. -8 happiness. So I'd probably want some happiness out of this. Let's just do this one here. That's plenty happiness. I'll be good. Actually, could I do this? Could I get whales? Could I get whales? Do I need whales? I don't know. Do I? Do I need whales or not? Where is it? Where? Again, it's covering it over with the frickin' cursor. Okay, here we go. No, I've got whales. Do I need any more whales? Nah, I got plenty of whales. That's fine. I don't need no more whales. Don't need no more stinking whales. Oh, no, I've already got the... Why does it show me that I need... Okay, anyways, there we go. All right. Yay, that's part of my Kaiji city now that's been converted over and yada, yada, yada. You know what? Let's do this. Let us make sure that we convert everybody over before it all goes to pear-shaped out here. So let's purchase a missionary. We got plenty of gold. There we go. Oh! We'll send them up to Kaiji and convert them back over. Anybody else? Santa's Workshop's good. Cricket Town's good. Madrid needs a little bit of help, but we've got some people there. That's fine. We got 2 of them, right? Why isn't this missionary moving? Well, we'll use this guy. Why isn't that guy moving? Why isn't anybody moving? Ah, for crying out loud. All right, town focus. This is completely worthless. I don't care. Ah, terrible. Terrible you are. All right, let's see here. Go into this city and convert that one over. I know we got our cities that we got to convert, but we'll get to it in time. We will, I promise you. Oh! So we're just kind of screwing with Confucius here, because he keeps sending his people over to our cities, and it's like, okay, well, I'm convert your city. Take that. Take that. But everyone knows that the plague wasn't contagious. Yeah, you just gotta put yourself behind walls and put a mask on. 2 on your face and 1 on your butt. No, it's apparently completely random. Yeah, again. The whole game's completely random. Just like Greece turned into Spain and Harriet Tubman allied herself with evil Santa. Yeah, you don't see that very often. Not at all. Not at all. All right, can I convert? Let's do some conversion here, people. Let's see. It is rural, right? So, where would be a rural tile here? I think that, let's see. Let me just figure out what is part of the city. Show me. Show me what's, I want is, where is the, for crying out loud. All right, let's do this. Let's come all the way over here just in case. Because I could go right here, but I don't know if that's part of the other city or not. So let's go all the way over here. He's running. Look at him run. All right, and convert. Hasha! Oh! And 25 gold. Here we go. That's the best part. There you go. Cool beans. Then he goes back to reading his book. Lots of stuff going on there in that good book. Gotta make sure that everybody's all up to date. Even though they convert right back over real quick. Some random missionary comes into town. They're like, screw this Catholic. Let's go with, whatever. Orthodox or Confucius or whatever. Lousy plague kicking us in the asser. You got it, sir. You got it right on the money. Yeah, that guy, let's just hang out. We'll need you to move. Missionary, let's see. Okay, so this got, is it urban? Urban, I think, is what it said. So let's go ahead and bring him back over. Let's see. Come on, click on the frickin' thing. Okay, there we go. Move. Yeah, okay. Do the thing with the thing, and let's... Why did it go away? There we go. All right, Mrs. P. Money, the capital city has now been converted back over to Catholic. Again. Why can't I throw some people in the dungeon like this guy right here? The heck? He's already like half in the dungeon. Why can't we just like push him in? Just give him a good shove. All right, you can stay there. That's fine. You can stay there. That's fine. Oh, our treasure convoy, finally. Yay. All right, so we've been keeping the other treasure convoy over here. So we're going to send them over here, and we're going to start converting some of our treasure convoys. What I wanted to do was because, see, we're already up at 77% now. If I start bringing these treasure convoys over here, it's going to bump that number up. So I want to make sure that I got all my treasure convoys in a row, ready to go in my territory over here in the main continent. So I can all get them all done at once, rather than over a couple turns, because those turns I might not have. I have no idea how much I'll be able to do after that. So, yeah, let's do that. Nice treasure convoy there. Look at all that treasure. That's a lot of treasure, people. Good thing he's got some guards with him as well. Hate to see anything get damaged, especially like this guy right here. You know what? Let's do this number. Let me bring him over here just in case. See, here's our other treasure convoy. So let's just for the sake of argument here, let's just make sure that he's in a safe spot, a safe cove. Nobody's going to attack him. So if I were to take this guy and use him as a treasure convoy right now, you know, I can do this number. I would get. It doesn't say. I think it's like 100 or 200 gold out of it. I don't need the gold, but I do need. Let's see if I can. Of course, that's not the right one. Where is it? Economic. Here we go. So I needed. Just to be able to get to this point right here, I needed 10 treasure convoys. So I've got one. I think I've got 3 in the other one. So that would give us 4. So we'd have 8 out of 10. That would still not be enough. I'd still need a little bit more. But what happens is every time I bring that treasure convoy over, it knocks this crisis further forward. And then we would get to the end of the age. So I'm trying to avoid that until the last minute. That's our tips and tricks for the day. People, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, yada, 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 and yada. You can stay there. You know what? I'm just going to put you to sleep. Here we go. Sleep. That's our missionary that's converted over this island, so he's doing great. Do I have anybody close by that I need to convert? You know what? I can do him or whatever's over here, or is maybe this guy over here. That might work. What's closest? Because I'm starting to run out of time here. That's the main thing. Is I need to get them going relatively quickly. I get that in 6. I get that in 6. Or I can get that in 7. So, you know what? Let's go over here so I can see what's going on. I think that might be a good idea. So that'll be 5 turns. Hopefully, we'll still be in this age. That's going to be the question. He's got an inn at the on the beach there. That's nice, and a guild hall. Pretty cool. That should be a crime half in the dungeon, and the sentence is fully in the dungeon. That should be a crime. Oh, crime hat. You're half in the dungeon. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, if you're half in the dungeon, you're gonna get pushed in all the way. Definitely pushed in all the way. Uh-oh. She moved her fleet. Right? A knight. Okay, I gotta watch out for this. Keep an eye out on them. Okay, I'm just gonna keep them right there. And let's finally, we forgot this the last time. This is my bad. I meant to get this tent camp. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got. All right, people. Discovery choice time. Take a drink. Find out what we got. All right. Is it more makeup? That's the question. One biologist complex herbal concoctions. Try saying that 3 times fast. Have provided to be powerful digestive aids. Ooh. Pilgrims gather at their doorstep seeking relief from a variety of unusual ailments. Like lactose intolerance, probably. Let's see, I could test the concoction's effects, and that would give me 200 happiness and 100 science. And what am I doing in science? It would actually, basically, if I did this, it would give us back that 1 turn that we lost prior. Because I'm getting 100 science per turn, so that would, doing this would give me another 100 science. That would kind of counteract what we did before. Or produce additional batches, and I would get 300 gold. I'm getting 478 gold a turn, so I really don't need the gold. So I probably would want to do the happiness and science. But what say the chat out here? Should we test the concoction's efforts or produce additional batches? Ruth says science. I like what she has to say. I say science as well, says Peabody. Amy, Melissa, if you're still here, let us know what you have to think about the whole situation. My daughter says science. Amy says science. I think we are unanimous with science, people. Okay, so that basically gave it back to us because we were, I think we were 13 turns away, and then we lost a turn, so it would have been 12, but now we got it back, so it's now 11. So we're right back where we were. So it all worked out in the end. That's great. I like how it works out in the end. Melissa also says, science sounds good. Well, it's a clean sweep. Clean sweep for us tonight. Let's get the heck out of Plague Town, for crying out loud. Ay, 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 ay. Yep, okay, so you see how he lost health right there. Let's see, 75 out of 100. So because he was in the town, he got injured from the plague. So when you were talking about, I was just using this as an example. This is our Caesarian here. But if I were to put a unit here and a unit here, it's losing a quarter of its health just sitting there. Not even fighting, just sitting there. So, like, if it took, like, 4 turns to actually take over the city, even if I got no damage from fighting, I would still die because I would be in this plague area. So, again, the fighting at this point of the game just, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, if there was another city that I was trying to take over and it had a plague, I would just have to stand back. It wouldn't be worth it. For old beer. Unless, like this one, it doesn't look like there's anybody in there, but you still got to damage the town enough to get in there. So that's where it gets a little kind of janky. A little janky out here for sure. Okay, I've got this guy. I'm still just trying to figure out what's going on over here in this new world. So we'll continue to keep checking it out. Do you get another movement? Nope, that's it. Okay. Okay, this guy's still alive, thank goodness. Alright, we should be 2 turns away, right? Yep, 2 turns away. So, I guess just go and find another one of these folks out here and see if we can turn them. Like this guy, maybe? Nope, he's already a Caesarian of that guy. So, I guess we'll just keep searching. We'll just keep searching out. So, Yeah, it's funny. I'm attacking him, but he's later gonna become my friend, so it's kind of weird. So this guy, let's just keep him there. Let's just, I don't know if I should attack or not. You know what? We're not friends just yet, so you know, taking a couple arrows there, even though he helped me out and didn't attack me, but you know, whatever. So, oh, of course, that's can only move one turn. Not very good on the river, apparently. Okay. And that is it, people. That is it for our turns, which, by the way, we're at 9:20 right now. So I will ask the chat here. We have come to the end of turn number 109 and 1290 AD. We always ask the chat out here, are we happy or hashtag one more turn? One more turn out here, people. Missionary comes to town. I'm here to convert. Oh, wait, you have the plague. I'm out of here. Definitely out of here for sure. So that's why you saw... Oh, which, by the way, I should probably do this. This would be important. Yeah, let's get him out of town. Because if he stayed there, if he stayed in Asser, he would have lost health and probably would have died. So I got to get him the heck out of there. Luckily, we've got this physician coming. And what you do is you place him in the areas that are bad, and you basically heal the area. Essentially, it takes the amount of time for the physician to heal the area that it does that the city goes through the plague, and everybody dies, and that's the end of the plague. So sometimes the physician works, sometimes it's just a complete waste of time. We'll see. We will see. Amy says, I've got a nice quiet evening in front of me. Hashtag one more turn. P-Money, well, I want one more since I have to wait another week. He cannot wait a week. He must have one more turn, people. One more turn. All right, here we go. One more turn. Turn number 109, 1290 AD. Let's go.
The social pact ensures that men become equal.
All right, so we got that one. Got that one. Okay, yay. Cool beans. I think I've gotten a... Did I get a relic? Okay. So we would be one away, correct? One away, I think. This was also important, the settlement limit, because... And I'll show you here in just a second. Yeah, there we go. So here's our settlement limit. It gives us, like, negative stuff if you have too many towns or cities. Which is strange because you're in a game called Civilization, and that's the whole point of the game. So anyways, I needed to be able to get to that to kind of raise that limit. It was 12 out of 16. Now we got 13 out of 16. So that's good. Still over the limit, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. All right, and let's check out. So we've got our, whatever it was and wherever it went. I'll have to look that up again, but we got another one of those. What was it? Great work. Coppola Cup has been added to El Escorial. At the library. At the library that we just rearranged. Where is it? Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. There's the cup. It kind of looks like a dude's head. Interesting. Okay. That is kind of odd, though. Looks like you're drinking brains. But whatever. Okay, so I only needed one more, right? Yeah, one more relic. So whatever we research, we should probably research something that has a relic in it. Ruth's library. That's true. That's true. It's Cuphead, apparently. Apparently. All right, respond to diplomatic action. Uh-oh. There's always trouble. Ahsoka, Renouncer of Worlds, is inviting you to start a farmer's market together. I like that. 6 per turn and 10. Oh, of course, I don't have enough because stupid reasons. All right, 4 per turn. Ahsoka Renouncer receives 4 per turn in town. So I would still get gold out of it. Let's do it. I don't have any other choice. I could tell him to beat it, but that's not going to help me out at all. Actually, I can't even afford to tell him to beat it. Ay. All right. Accept. I will accept it. There you go, sir. Pat my tummy. Like, why couldn't they record a line of dialogue that says, I accept? I mean, he does this miming and pats his tummy, and that's like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Is it Colonel Mustard in the library with the cup? It could be. We'll have to check it out. Let's view our tree here, and let's see if there is any other relics that we can get to. We can get to this. Oh, no. I need to get all this stuff to get some of these guys. Gosh, dang it. No. The answer is... I might be able to do diplomatic service. That's going to take 8 turns plus whatever it takes for this one and this one. Let's just say 8, 16, 20, 24 turns. Yeah, man. I don't think so. Same thing with this one. I don't know exactly, but yeah, that doesn't look good. I don't think we're going to be able to get another relic unless we find one. We could find one. That would be about it. All right. I'm just going to go with, it doesn't really matter to me. They both give you social policy slots. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to go with diplomatic service. We'll see if we can get to mastery over here. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to, but we'll see. Let's check out our research and let's see if we can get to it. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so we can get to it, hopefully. So we got 9 turns for architecture. Let's just say it's another 9 for mastery. So that's 18 turns. 18 turns, and we have 5 turns available until it continues. That's going to be a close one. That is definitely going to be a close one. And I don't know what the timetable is between intensifies and culminates and then the age ends. It could be 10 turns. It could be 20. I have no idea. None whatsoever. So this will be close. This will be definitely close. But I think what we're going to try and do, go for the cultural. At least try and get that victory. I don't know if we'll be able to do the treasure fleet or not. The military one is just pointless. Science, I'll see if I can get another specialist or 2 out of it. It's doubtful. We'll see, though. We shall see. Let's see. I might be able to get it out of Madrid. Let's see. I forget if is it 1 turn for... Oh, no, it's saying a specialist is 1 turn. Okay, I was trying to figure out how many more turns I need to go for it to grow. Does it tell you? I don't know. Because I would need Athens or Sparta or Pat or something like that to grow. So we'll see. So probably our best bet is that cultural victory. That's probably our best bet out of... It's funny. I capture like 2 different... capital cities and fight like these major wars, and I'm going for a cultural victory. That's definitely interesting, that's for sure. All right, yeah. Anyways, there's our Cuphead right there. El Escorial and the Cuphead. Go check it out at the library if you want to go see it. Let's see what else. A major outbreak has occurred in Sampa. Oh, terrific! See, here we go. Here we go. So let me get this guy the heck out of Dodge. Here we are. You know what? Let's just go ahead. I don't know if this is going to help us or not, but let's just go ahead and purchase a... Where is it here? A physician. 400 gold. We'll eat it. Alright, so... We got one going to Acer. We got one going to Sampa. We'll see if that works. Let's see. Good for them. Jetta Augustus has changed your relationship. What? From worse to even more worse? What do I care? Hostile. Yeah, whatever. Come at me, bro. Come on at me. And a major outbreak. Major outbreak has spread from the settlement of has spread to the settlement of Taruga from Acer. Okay, great. So we might need another physician. And this gets into, do you want to spend a whole bunch of money on something that might not even be worth it? But we'll do it. We'll do it just in case. We'll have a number of physicians going and trying to help out people here. See how it works. Oh, I had a missionary here? I had no idea. Why won't it allow me to do my missionary? What the heck's going on here? Oh, is that... Oh, that's Augustus. Never mind. It looked very similar. I thought that was our missionary. All right, so what is that? 3 towns that now have the plague. Terrific. Terrific. Why can I not convert? Urban. Rural? Ah, okay, here we go. I can convert that. Say it with me, people. Oh! Take that, Confucius. I converted your horses over to Catholic. Those are now Catholic horses. Catholic horses. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Alrighty, I've got 1 turn left with him. Let's see. You know what? I just might take him down here to Rome and just kind of screw with him down there. So let's do that. Let's see how long that would take. Not that long. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. So let's do that. Your missionary conversion song is Ruth's favorite part. We did save those horses. We saved those horses' souls. They were like with Confucius, say, and we were like, no, come over to the side of Jesus, horses. We're gonna save your souls. Save the souls of those that we can. All right, well, he's outside of the city of Acer, and he can't go back in, so let's just go to sleep with you. Cricket Town, let's just hang out there. Missionary, okay. Was there something that... Okay, it was... Kanji, right? Kanji. Let's move him up here. Ah, shoot, I'm 1 away. Ah, for crying out loud. I'll have to do that the next time. It'll be right there. Ready to go. Horses, they can stay there. You can just stay there. There we go. Sleep. Finally. Missionary. How many does he have left? 2? All right. I've already converted Harriet Tubman. You know what? I need to convert Axum back over. That's what it is. So again, it's just playing defense with these missionaries here for right now. It'll probably be next turn, but that's all right. Let's see. I'm keeping an eye. Oh, what happened there? Holy cow! And are they at war? Are they? Huh. Hold on. Let's check this out. No, Harriet, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to figure out if you're at war with somebody. Hold on. Let's see. Where is that? Where is it? I forget how you find that out. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, they're on fire for some reason. And they brought back their army commander here. So we gotta keep an eye out on the evil Harriet Tubman here once again. We'll keep him there for right now. Missionary probably needs to heal. You know what? I don't have to. I don't have to because he's only got one turn left. So let's just keep him just kind of seeing what's out here. Let's see. Let's bring him back around. Oh, okay. There's his city. Okay. And one more turn. Let's see. Let's just bring him over here to the iron. Let's see what's around there. Oh, okay. It's not anything. Okay. So there might be actually some more of those the relics that we might be able to find. So I'm gonna hold out hope. Hold out some hope that we might be able to find some more relics out here. But we need to keep searching here. The missionaries telling the Catholic Church, "Yep, we converted pigs and horses today, and got and got 50 gold out of it as well." So that's probably the best that they had, best thing that they heard. Let's see. Can I keep moving? Get the heck out of the range of those archers. Hopefully that'll work. Yes. Okay. Get the heck out of there. Alright. Good. Scouts. I wonder if I could use the lookout. Or is it the search? Let's try the search. Because I can't get around these mountains. I'd have to send my missionary back up this way to kind of see what's going on there. So let's see if we can do this here. The search. No, it's the mountains were in the way. That's why. I was hoping maybe it would go over the mountains, but I guess it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. Live and learn. Liveth and learneth here today. You know what? Let's do this. And that guy I can do the lookout. Or search, whatever it's called. There we go. Nothing over here. Okay. Okay, so Ibn, however you pronounce his name, he's got another city over here, and he's got another city over here, and another city over here, I would imagine. So we've kind of found out where he's at. We're keeping an eye on Lafayette. He's just all over the map. And let's see, Confucius is on this side, but we haven't quite figured out, you know, what's to the south and what's to the to the left in this case, to the east on this continent, to the west on our continent over here. So we'll keep going with that. We're still not friends with them. I'm just gonna have him just kind of hang out, and him just kind of hang out. I wish I could heal him there in the water, but. Well, that's it, people. That is it. That is our hashtag one more turn there. Turn number 110 and 1295 AD. We are almost at 1300 AD. Which, you know, Columbus didn't even cross the ocean until like 1492. So we're like 200 years ahead of schedule here. It's kind of silly because they're going to end our age. We'll start like the modern age in like the 1500s or some crazy thing like that. So I don't know, people. I don't know. But that is where we are at for that. Let me get back to you good people here real quickly. There's that. Did I get you? No, I forgot to bring in. Hold on one second. Let me bring you good people in here 1 second. anything with the thing. It's been a while, people. Let's see. Does it work? Please tell me. There we go. There you good people are. Let me go ahead and save the game here. We're trying to figure out our schedule here of what we want to do for the chat council. So in the past, Bear has done, and this was just on a lark. I did it on a Monday, and people really enjoyed it, so I was like, well, let's go ahead and do it a Tuesday. So I was doing live shows Monday and Tuesday, and then we had our, what we called Barely Live Show. We've stopped doing those, so Wednesdays are now open, so hopefully you people are enjoying some other great content out there, but, okay, I did save this, right? Save? Yes, I saved it. So, if you would have another option for Bear, let's say Monday isn't good for you people, or maybe a Tuesday isn't good. Maybe you want to say, hey, Bear, I'd rather this like Thursday or Friday. Or, hey, Bear, I like the show, but I would rather have it as like 2 or 3 hour long, one show during the week rather than 2 spread out or something like that. So, if you have any ideas, let Bear know, either here or down in the description, and we'll kind of play around with it, people. I want to make sure that everybody that wants to come here and hang out and enjoy with us, it's not about the game, people. The game just stinks. It's hanging out with you good folks. So I want to make sure that we're able to connect and do everything here together. We are the Vikings finding the new land, says people. I guess. Spanish Vikings. So is Columbus French in this game? I guess technically so. Yeah. I guess technically so, because I was a Frenchman playing in the Greek Empire who became Spain. Try wrapping your mind around that one, people. Try wrapping your mind around that one. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that they get on the ball with some of these patches and updates and get it a little bit more in working order here. I've been playing another kind of strategy game, which is a whole lot more fun. It's kind of set in space. It's kind of a fun one there. You know, that might be an option of just doing that one day, doing that like a Wednesday or Thursday, and seeing if it's called Solaris. Seeing if people want to do like civilization in space. If you just kind of get tired of civilization and just want to do something else, that might be an option as well here, people. But that is the show for the evening. We're almost coming up on 2 hours of great entertainment here for you great folks. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll take some. I might do this as a poll or something like that. So just keep an eye out. See what's some good days for all of you here, people. But we shall see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Amy says Tuesday is my most clear evening. My Wednesdays and Saturdays are pretty open too. I have readings at 9 p.m. those days. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay. All right. So maybe like a Tuesday and Wednesday would work for Amy. That's not a bad idea. Say like Monday is civilization and Wednesday is your space one. Okay. All right. We'll play with it, Peabody. We'll play with it. I'm not going to do anything on Wednesday. Not going to do anything on Wednesday. I got plenty to do on Wednesday. So, still trying to... People, I took a month off and I am still up to my eyeballs and stuff that I got to do. And then they keep handing Bear stuff. It's like, for crying out loud. Let me get a win somewhere. So, one of the many, many reasons that we had to do away with the Barely Live show, but we did have a great time. You know what the funny thing is? Bear ended his Barely Live show the very next day. The Stephen Colbert guy is like fired from his show. I thought that was just like, wow, I'm getting rid of my show, and there goes Stephen Colbert. Or Colbert, however you pronounce it. No, we can wait till next week. It's fine, Beer. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to make it work if I have to reschedule. No, we're not going to. Amy, we're going to try and work around your schedule and some of the other folks as well. So, it might be an option like a Tuesday night. Just do like a 2-hour one or something like that. So we shall see. We shall see. Colbert. Yeah. Or Colbert. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Thought that was pretty funny as well here. All right, people. Well, I'm going to have to wrap it up here because we went a little bit long here on the extra one more turn. But we got to see all sorts of plagues and viruses and had some fun as well along the way. So I want to say thank you. Amy, Melissa, it's always great to see you ladies out here. Also, another top-notch lady out there, that would be Mrs. P. Money. Thank you so much. And, of course, all of the little P. Moneys. P. Money as well, I suppose. And, of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate it very, very much. But you know what, people? All of this civilization is making bear hungry. So I'm going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrrr. Grrrr.